Alright, Double Dippers, so this morning I was working at Disney's Animal Kingdom and I was doing a tour of the facility because when it's your first time there, you need to know your way around, and obviously being custodial, I have to know my way around the whole facility. So they gave me a tour and they shared a lot of fun facts. So I decided to share those with Anna and Kona. So we're going on that tour. One of the first things you'll notice is the references to a dragon. Now Disney, in their spiel today, chalked it up to it being representative of fantasy, which is where Pandora fits in. Which, yes, where Pandora is where a dragon was going to be in Beastly Kingdom. And if you don't know about that, I believe it's Defunctland or Yesterworld that's put out a video on that. Go check out those channels, they're great. Another thing, you have the Purple Martin nest. They said they're here, Disney Springs I believe, and of course Epcot. So they travel here from somewhere in South Africa, I want to say Brazil, but Disney hosts these lovely birds. Alright, Double Dippers, another one of the very interesting facts that we learned was right here next to the Tree of Life. So Creatures of Comfort is right through these trees. We are right here. So if you come through here and look through this hole, tell me what you see.
The Tree of Life?
What do you specifically see on the Tree of Life?
An ant.
Yes.
Oh, it's also an ant's colony. That is so cool.
So, the story behind the Tree of Life is that it grew from a seed that was so tiny that nobody cared about it. So it was thrown around by all the animals. No animal wanted to plant it, but an ant came along, it grabbed that seed and it planted it, creating the Tree of Life. So when you look through this hole right here, you see, I'm not sure if you can really see it. No, you can't. But if you look through that hole, you'll see the ant that planted the Tree of Life. Another really fun fact, so we were just right there, kept walking up this path, and right here is the kangaroo exhibit. It's actually, they go in front of the Tree of Life, but they feed them over here, so they always stand in this corner if they're not in front of the Tree of Life. Yep, they're currently eating. There's also vultures. Look at those huge vultures.
I cannot see, those are ginormous.
You can't see the kangaroo sitting right, there's two. We're over here at the ring-tailed lemur exhibit, so we started out over there, and then we made our way around the Tree of Life, and it's a Bug's Life entrance. And then right here, right next to the queue, you got some ring-tailed lemurs and collared brown lemur. And they're just huddled together right now. So while we're over here by the Tree of Life, we're actually heading back towards Starbucks now, because that's where Anna was going, which is known as Creature of Comforts, in case you're looking for it and don't know where the heck it is. But I just want to let you know that the Tree of Life has 325 animals on it. Here we go. Oh, there was I didn't see the octopus back there. I forgot to show you. Going behind the waterfall. You see the waterfall, Bubba? Look, Bubba, there's a waterfall. Yeah. Alright, so we're here at Starbucks, and they have the 50th as well as the Life Day cups, which apparently is a Starbucks product. Alright, tell us what we got.
It's intriguing. Brett got the strawberry acai refresher without strawberries, and I have a lemonade topped with peach tea and passion fruit tea.
And they left a nice little message on our cups.
On his cup.
We'll have to leave a compliment, but I don't know who would have done that, so we'll just leave it for the Starbucks crew here. When you enter Pandora, you got to, I don't actually know what the idea behind this is. Oh, it's not going off. Okay. There we go. You gotta place your hand on this giant seed. and it shoots mist and water.
Our night blossom that has
Alright.
apples, pears, and boba.
We're here at Satuli Canteen. Come place our order.
Soon after.
Alright, we're heading over to Flame Tree actually because the line to get into Satuli is 30 minutes just to place an order. And the online mobile order was about the same. So we are heading over to Flame Tree. So I got the pulled pork mac and cheese. It comes with onion rings and slaw, but I got no slaw. From the Flame Tree Cafe? Barbecue. Flame Tree Barbecue. Because we get a discount there. Grant got mad because I took a bite before I videoed it. So, showed it to you. It's okay. I had a bite already. It's cold. So, not the best. If it was warmed up, I'm sure it would be good again. I'd order it again. We got $10, so that's not a horrible price for this portion, but I'd probably get Satuli again because their portions are like twice the size for the same price. So Cole and I are headed into Dinoland to see if he can go into the boneyard, which I'm hoping he can because he really needs to run around and get out some energy. So the answer is 10 and under can come to play in the boneyard, by the way. Kona's having an absolute ball. Oh, and he picked his slide.
You have to wait, Bubba. You have to wait. That's a dino. Say hello, dino. Do you like it? Uh-huh. He's like, how do I get in there? You can't get in there. Dino.
Tell me about it. I don't know if I can fit. Oh no, don't hit me. It's not like the human sledding. Was that fun, Bubba? Wait, where's your passy? Okay.
He didn't like that one as much as the other one. It's coming.
Was that fun?
I'm coming.
Mommy's coming. Oh.
You love that?
Hey. All right, well, Kona definitely had a lot of fun at the boneyard, but we are now heading on. I don't quite know what we're doing yet, but I think we're gonna go take a little small detour so I could show Anna something that I learned on my tour. So another fun fact is this highway that runs through Dinoland USA here is called 498. Can you guess what 498 stands for?
The year it opened? The month and year it opened? Or?
Yep, exactly. So, April of 98.
Wow.
So, just keep that in mind when you're walking through here. We're gonna go to the right, over towards Dinosaur, so I can show you something. So here's your custodial artwork. So, fun fact, the water Mickeys they're known for now actually started because somebody in, I believe it was Hong Kong Disneyland, took flower petals and instead of sweeping them up, swept them into a Mickey shape. And then it was his supervisor saw it and thought it was pretty, and then they turned it into the water Mickeys. And now it's a tradition for custodials, which I hope to learn. They haven't taught me how to do it yet. But I mean, technically, like, I know how to draw Mickey. I've drawn him plenty times, but I don't know how to do it with the bucket and mop. All right, so this is our next exhibit. This T-Rex right here was, at the time, the most complete T-Rex skeleton found. Now, this is not the original. This is a copy. So what had happened was they discovered this, I believe it was in Florida. I believe that's what the cast member said this morning. And it was around here. So Disney said before they had invented Dinoland, they decided to go in with major corporations like McDonald's and put in a bid on the original skeleton. So this, so first of all, the scientist who discovered the skeleton was named Sue. So this is called Dino Sue. And it is an exact copy of that one. So they did end up winning the bid, and they gave it to research. But they said, you can research the skeleton, but you have to give us an exact replica. So this is that exact replica. The other one resides in a museum. I can't remember what museum it is, but let me know in the comments if you know which museum. So you'll notice over here in Dinoland that there are 3 trash cans, and since there's an individual in front of it, I won't continue to video him, but you'll notice that there's 3 trash cans, one of which is for actual trash that would go to the landfill, and you notice that it's the tiniest. Oh, by the way, here's the crocodile. But the 2 bigger ones is recycling, because recycling is very important to Disney, and also the compost food. So they're trying a new initiative right here in Dinoland, just at these few trash cans, and they said if it's successful here and they're able to, you know, recycle a bunch, that they're actually going to introduce it to Disneyland, and from there it will go to, well, first it will go to all 4 parks here, and then to Disneyland, and then the rest of the world to all the Disneyland parks. But it's starting right here in Dinoland. Alright, so the trash cans we were looking at right here, you turn to your right, and right down there is Mr. Crocodile, and he is massive. I would say that he's at least 8 feet long. He's huge.
His head is giant.
His head's at least a 1.5 feet wide.
That'd be a cool riding Bazaar, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh, this is where they sell the vault collection here. Oh, they have the dinosaur dressed in like retro gear. I wonder what size shirt he wears. I love these shirts. I'll get one eventually. There you go. We're over here by the carnival games, and they have a Kite Tails pin. It is $12.99. Alright, we are now leaving Dinoland, which brings us to one of my final, well, not my final for this area, one of my final fun facts. This right here, the Dinorama dinosaur, is known as the Cementosaurus. So, there you go.
Because it's made of.
Because it's made of cement. It's all about the puns here. Or play on words. I don't know which one it is. Let me know. So right here, we have the sad old Everest that is not reopening until April. It's very sad. Anyway, Kite Tails is about to start, so we are going over to the bridge to watch it. So the main seating area is over here, but we came to the other side, and they actually have a standing area and an area where you can go with a stroller. The only thing they don't have is the pre-show kites. That's all over there. But we are right next to the landing zone.
What do you see? What do you see?
Where'd the boat go?
Oh, the boat went bye-bye. Whoa, you ready to see another boat?
They're really keeping this voiceover lady employed with all the changes that they've made to the spiel. There's been so many changes even since the last time we saw it.
Say hi, bear. Look at that bear.
Designated crash zone. They added a sound effect. Alright, so for our next fun fact, we're taking a look above the bazaar here, and you'll notice the stacks of wood on top of the buildings. Well, in Asian culture, that's used to represent wealth. So it is generational wealth. So when you pass, you leave your wood for your relatives. And so this is a store, so therefore they are wealthy people. So they have lots of wood stacked on top of their roof.
Wow.
Another fun fact that we have is these, what I believe are called prayer flags. They call them wish or dream flags. But they say that depending on the color, it means or represents a different thing. Our tour guide did not remember that, so I'll have to look that up later. But they say that once it falls off, that your wish or dream has come true. All right, Double Dipper. So if you notice a slight change in quality, it's because I just changed cameras. I had to change to Anna's phone because the GoPro had an SD card error for the 50 millionth time. But we're here for my next fun fact. So right over here is the Kite Tails Amphitheater. There's Everest. And then right over here is what is supposed to be a hotel. Now this hotel has been under construction since the park has started being built. Now it's not a real hotel, of course, but Imagineering wants to keep up the gag that's still being built. So you'll notice if you come here every day and you take pictures, the bricks move around as if it's actually being built. So it might take a while, but one day we might have a finished structure here. Another thing I found interesting is the story behind Everest. Now you would have thought it was just an expedition to the summit of Mount Everest. That's what I always thought it was based on. But it turns out it was actually a tea route. So these people wanted to harvest tea, I guess tea leaves, and the quickest way was to travel through the Forbidden Mountain. And they thought it would be a good idea until they came in contact with the Yeti. So we've got this lovely view of the tree. I walked right down here where I don't remember what this attraction was called, so I can only give you so much facts, but this was a boat ride attraction that you used to board and used to take you on a tour, including the promotion for Beastly Kingdom, which did not come to be. But this is where you board the ride boat. I guess it's technically a ride vehicle, but it's right here. So you can still walk down here, and it's a little seating area to eat and cool off now. Alright, so one of my first facts for this area, we're in the Harambe Marketplace area. All of these bikes that you see are actually from Africa.
Wow.
They took them here. When Imagineering set out to build this land, they said that they wanted their only competitor to be Africa. So they took a little piece of Africa and brought it here. Next fact, this way. A lot of people know this one. I'll wait for Anna to get over here. So they have these earrings here that are made of
$25.
all these ingredients over here.
Those are
Very
cute
cool.
too. Oh.
One day, Conan will don
Even if he's not interested, I'm gonna make him be.
Wilderness Explorer kit. Its eyes are sticking out.
Oh, it's ear and eye.
Yeah,
And the ducks are
the ducks are just chilling.
There's so many fish. Like,
You didn't see his legs though because it's too far back, too
yeah.
lucky. But it was sitting right on top of this rock earlier. Oh, let's push the stroller out of the park. This is his new favorite thing apparently. But it keeps him contained and happy because he's walking and not strapped in the stroller. And he doesn't tend to go anywhere. Sometimes he'll get distracted though. Alright, Double Dippers, we're now exiting Animal Kingdom. I'm not going to end the vlog just yet. Although I don't know how much I'm going to film tonight or what we're actually doing after this. So keep you posted. Good afternoon, Double Dippers. We are here at Disney Springs. I'm wearing my Vault ears and shirt. The It's a Small World shirt I bought the other day. We were headed to Gideon's to go get some cookies. And then we are heading to Magic Kingdom, hopefully, right after this. That is the plan currently.
15 minutes later.
Alright, Gideon's is hit capacity for the night, so we're not getting Gideon's. I'm going to find a different place for us to eat. Alright, so at this point I think it's way too cold to go to Magic Kingdom, especially with Kona. My nose is running from just being outside. It's about 55 degrees, which back home right now, I can actually tell you because my watch is programmed to it. It's 35 back home. So about 20 degrees warmer than it is back in North Carolina for me, but still very cold for Florida, especially cold for Kona. So I don't think we're going to Magic Kingdom tonight, but we are going to go over to Saratoga now to get a treat at where Anna works, which is Artist Palette. So we're heading over there. We're going to walk over there using the bridge, and we'll see you guys over there. Such an elegant view over here of Disney Springs. I probably haven't seen this view since Disney Quest was over here, and most of this stuff wasn't even here, including that balloon. But or boathouse, because all this was Pleasure Island. That's how long it's been since I've been over to Saratoga. I mean, technically we stayed here, but we stayed in the Treehouse Villas and we only walked to the lobby. It's been a while since I've taken this walkway to the resort from Disney Springs, or vice versa. So right here across the waterway, which we should be heading this way, babe, to cross. The bridge is that way. It's not this way. That's why we walked in. But there's tennis courts right there. And I don't remember for what reason. My mother can let you know in the comments below if she wants to, because I know she's going to watch this. But all those years ago, we had to get from Saratoga to Disney Springs, and we were told to get on the boat. So we asked where the boat was. They said right past the tennis courts there's the water, and that's where the boat is. Whatever cast member told us that is the biggest liar, because as you can see, there's a bird. There's tennis courts right there, and the boat dock is, I don't even know where actually, because we walked. But eventually we did find our way to Disney Springs that night, but we did not take a boat. We walked. So we're here at the Disney Vacation Club. There's a really loud bus right here. We're here at the Disney Vacation Club area of Saratoga, and we just passed that building back there. And I remember coming here back when they would try to sell you, I mean, they still try to sell you DVC, but I remember going into the room with the arcade machines and free ice cream. I'll never forget that free ice cream. All right, from I can't remember exactly, from Rainforest Cafe is about a mile to here. We just walked a mile. Now we're at the lobby, which might look familiar to some of you double dippers who have been here a while and saw our Christmas vlogs from 2 years ago. So they got some Saratoga Springs merchandise here in the store. Got this shirt.
Oh, I don't like that.
This one. I like this design, which is this one I just showed you. They've also got leggings specifically for the resort.
That's interesting.
Neat.
Oh, I like the crop tops.
Like a crop top.
Let's have more
long
over
sleeve.
there too.
And some of it's mostly the same as other resorts, but they do have that exclusive merchandise. And also, I believe this is fairly new, the die-cast monorail. But we are heading to Artist Point to look at some desserts. Also, this is the pin Autumn got. We didn't get it for free or anything. We paid for it, but we got pins for the places we stay or places we work. So I got my ESPN pin today. Here's my milk and cookies. Cannoli. I will say that they've like mastered the cupcake container. Like that's quite the feat of engineering right there. I'd like to thank you for watching. I apologize for the quality change. It will be back to normal in the next video. So don't worry about that. For now, just enjoy this lovely iPhone footage, and we will see you in the next video. And if you'd like to support us, you can always like and subscribe. If you'd like to do a little more, the link is to our Patreon is down below. And overall, just have a nice day.